Alright guys, so hey, this is my Elemental Dragon deck. I just wanted to give y'all this to show y'all what exactly I'm doing and why. So for this I am going the 2 burners, the 3 blasters. I'm going what you should pretty much do, the most consistent build. 2 babies of each and 3 of the big guys. It works, okay? Don't do 3, don't run less of the babies. I mean, it works, okay? Now, for my pretty much choice of cards, I mean, you can take this a little bit differently than me. I mean, everyone has their own little tidbits they want to do. I'm running a Delta Flyer. Simply Delta Flyer, I can use as effect, and pretty much I use it with the tokens, or I use it with the bigger dragons, because I can always make Starform Dragons. Starform Dragon's not out yet in TCG, just like these. It's out in OCG, and it's a beat stick pretty much, and that's why I like it. Whenever I need to get over something and I can't make Big Eye. And also do use Debris with the token combo as well, and because it's good for lightning, because with Debris Dragon I can either go for Black Rose, just like Delta Flyer, or I can go for Exploder Dragon Wing. And I mean, they're both good cards, they're both dragons. I can use Dragon Wing for EEV whenever I need it, and it works. I do run the 1 Wyvern. I have 2 targets for it. Don't want to run more Wyverns than you have targets for. I think you should always run less. If you're going to run 2 LADDs and a Darkness Metal Dragon, then run 2 Wyverns, but never 3 and 3. I mean, you're going to draw into one of them or something. It's going to happen and it's going to be dead. It's just going to be, you know, you're not going to be able to use its effect to the best of its ability. Now, I do run 3 Effect Veilers and 2 Maxx Cs, because almost every deck special summons, every deck has effect monsters, and these are very good for the mirror matchups. Effect Veilers for when they XYZ, or for when I'm facing some deck that, you know, just depends on effects to work. 3 Effect Veilers and 2 Maxx Cs almost always guarantees me one of those cards in the first hand or draw something. It works. 3 Super Rejuves. I was running 2. I am running 3 now. It's a godsend. As one of my other videos saw, I drew 6 cards with 1, went into another one and drew another 6 cards. Just you thin out your deck so easily with this. If you draw Super Rejuve first hand, I mean, you're solid. You can run through your whole hand and then get another whole hand for you to do whatever the hell you want with very next, I mean, at your end phase. And what I'm starting to do actually is it's a quick play, so just so they can't do anything except for maybe a Dark Bribe or something like that, I always play Super Rejuves during end phase now. I try to not let them have any chance whatsoever for them to stop my Super Rejuvenation if they can. So with that, I am running 2 Treasure Swords. I was running 1. I did run 2 at one point. I did run 3 at one point. I find it's best at 2. You banish your monster, you don't get it back, but if you haven't used its effects, it's an easy +3, +2 at that point, because you get to, I mean, it's Pot of Greed, essentially, right? Gold Sarc, easy +1, and then a later +1. So, there you go. Everyone says run 3, okay? But for my build, I can't fit 3. I just can't. It doesn't work out. So, I'm running 2. I do see its purpose. I mean, it's a very good card in this deck, but I think 2 runs well for me. So then, I'm running the Book of Moon, the Foolish Burial, and a Monster Reborn. Now, as you can see in my main deck, I'm not maining Heavy Storm, and I'm not maining Dark Hole. I was using those cards, but for some reason Dark Hole, I find out I actually don't need it as much as I thought I would, and that's why I actually exchanged Dark Hole and Heavy Storm for these 2 Maxx Cs. That's what I did, and I think it's better because of that. Now, for my side, I do have the Heavy Storm and 2 MSTs. I'm not running 3 MSTs. I think this works well enough. I'm pretty sure, I mean, as you can tell, oh, I only have 14, you know what? Why not? Mystical. Let me go ahead and add that in. Whoops. Mystical Space Typhoon. Hey, there we go. Maybe I should do EEV. I don't know. I'll play around with it and see what I like. So, with that, now I am running with the extra deck, 3 Big Eyes, 3 Drago Sarc. I'm running the Lonely Gaia and the Lonely Gaia Abyss. They both help me out. I mean, that's good. I'm running Thought Ruler. As you can tell on the Moldoche duel I did earlier, it works. I get the, I get the points off of it. I can even use its effect if they want to target it with, any spell or trap cards, and it's good for the EEV. I'm running Black Rose, Exploder Dragon Wing, Stardust, the Flashing Carrot version. It works definitely over Stardust. All I need is Effect Veiler and one of the level 7s. Same thing with Thought Ruler. Here, I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. And same thing with Crimson Blader for the mirror matches, or Elemental Heroes, anything that depends on that special summoning of high B-sticks. The Starform Dragon and the Trident Dragon. Trident Dragon works with the Delta Flyer and one of the big guys, because I use his effect after I bring out Drago Sarc to tribute both of Drago Sarc's 2 tokens, and he gets 3 attacks. That's OTK right there, easily. If they have no backfield, I'm going for that OTK, and I get it 9 times out of 10. So, onto the side deck. 3 MSTs, the 1 heavy, the 2 Electric Virus for the mirror match, Chaos Hunter for the mirror match, Tsukiyami for Evil Swarms, Joan Lightbird for the Prophecies, of course, Forbidden Chalice for the mirror match or anything that is really heavy on the effects, and Eradicator Epic Herbal EEV for, a lot of decks. For heroes, for Evil Swarms, for mirror matches, just anything that you can think of that requires a lot of spells, or even like Gravekeepers or something like that, that depends on traps or to get rid of their Necro Valley. EEV works. A lot of people do main it. I found out it's a little bit slow. I don't like setting cards. I do set Book of Moon sometimes, and the MSTs, because whenever I'm facing people, I want them to draw into their MSTs and their heavy storms, and those are dead. Because what can they use them on in Elemental Dragons? Nothing. So I figured it's best to keep it sighted and to not go into it. Now, I want to go into this deck right here. 42 cards. I barely made this just the other day, and I'm working on it. I wanted to see, do y'all have any ideas of how Light Sworns will work with Elemental Dragons? Just some thoughts, just to see. What do you think? Minus the side deck, put in some extra deck. Just a little side note. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Once again, ItalianSpartan.